Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Manufacturing Strong, Connecting Our Community. Today, I'm delighted to have Andrew Creathorn, the President and CEO of Aloi Material Handling and Automation. Andrew, first of all, thank you for being on the episode.
Oh, yeah, no, David, thanks for asking me. I'm really looking forward to chatting.
So, Andrew, we've been in this crisis now for a little bit of time. You guys are an essential business. Tell us a little bit about how you're seeing this whole thing evolve with the way you guys are working with customers and even your employees.
Yeah, no, so for sure. So, you know, David, the first thing is safety. It's at the forefront of everything that we do at Aloi. It's critical for our customers. And I think that operating in this new environment, you know, and incorporating all of the things that we need to do to keep people safe and yet effective, functional has been critical. And so we've seen a real ramp up in safety. We've done a lot of training, and we're really adapting to the ever-changing needs and requirements of our customers. And then, you know, internally, remote working has become the new way of working, and the teams have done a great job. And transitioned from, you know, a lot of email communication to initially conference calls, and now we're starting to see, you know, regular and routine video conferences taking place. And I think that's really helping both internally with our communication and more so with our customers.
So speaking of customers and just the whole manufacturing community, Andrew, what's the one question that you have as you start to think more broadly about this crisis that you have for the rest of the community?
Yeah, no, so good question. And you know, and I think I'm thinking of this really in two parts. So, you know, there are manufacturers that are further on the adoption curve from an automation standpoint. But for those customers that have not started that journey or are very early on in it, you know, when are you going to automate, or when are you going to automate more? And then for those customers that are quite far along in terms of the journey of automation, when are you going to accelerate the use of remote monitoring, IoT technology? And I think that these two things are going to be critical as we look for this new requirement of social distancing and limiting the amount of physical contact that we have with each other.
Final question for you, Andrew. Just as you've gone through this and there's been a lot of change and stuff, anything that's been a little bit of a silver lining in all of it?
Yeah, so I mean, I'll go back to, you know, the community piece in terms of, you know, our internal community as an organization, and then the support of the external community, and specifically, you know, healthcare workers. Our team did an awesome job. We got some feedback that the healthcare workers that were wearing the masks had got a lot of contact and chafing behind the ears, and so our team quickly developed a clip that sort of goes at the back of the head, that the two clips can go around and keep the pressure from the back of the ear. And our 3D printers have been going 24/7, and we've been getting these clips out into the marketplace, or into the community. So, you know, awesome job of our people thinking about other people in these difficult times.
Andrew, thank you so much for being on the episode.
Yeah, no, David, it was an absolute pleasure. Thanks for inviting me.